Hello everybody, this is Mike Kaler. I'm here to show you what I've been working on here recently. It's a biblical internet research console, and the purpose of this is just to help folks out with their Bible study, provide some tools that'll help open things up for you a little bit. We've got the ability to search the internet for information, and not just the internet, the whole internet, but we'll actually be able to search specific sites. And I've got a listing started here, and of course we'll be able to add more and set it up where the user can add sites themselves also in the future. You'll be able to include terms that you want to look for. You can exclude certain terms. You can select all the sites, or you can unselect all the sites. You can pick and choose which ones you want. You can go to specific ones. Notice you don't have to hold the control key down or shift key, but you can select them, and whatever ones are showing up in blue is selected. Those are the sites that will be searched. Go to the maps search area there. You can put a location in here, and if you're looking for a map of a specific area, say the area around Jerusalem, you can click on that, and I've got ones here for, say, like the David Rumsey collection, which provides good high-quality maps here, and it's worth actually getting an account with them, because you'll be able to see the really super high-res maps that way. But then you can just click on a map that you are interested in looking at, and these are all provided free of charge. And it'll give you a good high definition map of the area that you're looking for. We've also got maps that were made up here, good study maps, and you can pull up things like let's say Paul's first missionary journey, and it'll bring up the map then in this window here, and it'll show you that his travels on that first missionary journey. Starting and ending in Antioch here. So it's a good tool here also in map search. And these maps are nice because they really help you to see how close things are, how far away these things are. You realize that these folks didn't travel by car or plane or automobile, anything like that. They walked, or they sailed by boat. And it took a while to get to where they were going, but it didn't stop them from their work. So this is a good tool to have there to be able to look at and see those type of things. We have the King James Bible here also, of course, and with this particular version here, you have the ability to go through the list. It's got all the books laid out plainly. You can click on a particular chapter, book, and scroll down and read the whole thing. One of my favorites here. Let's pull in let's say 2 Timothy 2:15. You can put that in there and you hit go, and it takes you right to that verse then and highlights that verse for you. And you can select multiple verses with this tool also. So that's a nice tool to have available on here. We've got Webster's 1828 American Dictionary of the English Language. I chose this one here because it's my most favorite dictionary to go to, and it's the reason for that is the terms, the definitions that Noah Webster used. He used scripture to help define those words that are there. So you can put in a word, say like a diverse, and hit your lookup key here, and it'll take you to that website then. Look up diverse. I guess I didn't click it. And so you can see here it takes you right to that definition then, and you look it up there, and you see how he uses scripture to help define these words here, and lets you know that this generally, like this one here, is now generally written diverse. So it has been changed over time, but you always have that information there now. And that's the unabridged copy, so you have access to 60-some thousand words. And then I also have a section on persecution of Christians through persecution.com. And here they show areas of the world where Christians are persecuted for their belief in Jesus Christ. And you can click on one of these dots here. You'll see it's got a nice little fancy deal. Zooms in on that area there, and it scrolls down. And you got information about that particular country then, and things going on in that country, how they're abusing Christians. Stories from persecution.com on these areas here where stuff is going on. Individual people. A prisoner alert here, and then sharing also how they're doing with the Bibles Unbound operation. So it's a good site, and it's good to remember that there are people that are being abused in this world for being a Christian. Here in the United States, we don't have that issue so much, but it is a worldwide problem. And as you can see, all these dots here represent those areas that are hostile towards Christians. Coming back to the site search here, you can put in terms that you want to look up. Let's say if I want to look up Jesus and blood, I can put in those. I notice I separated them with a comma. I just I click and here, and that'll put the and in between there for our search term, and this will generate the search term for us. Now, if I don't choose any of the sites, or I don't put a site in this box here, the search will be just a regular internet search, and you're likely to get back many hits, not all of which are what you're actually looking for. But you can go to sites like this av1611.com and click on your search button, and what it'll do now is it'll go out there and it'll search for the blood and Jesus, specifically on that AV1611 site, and all the sources you have available for this then. And you're getting good, solid sources this way. The very focused search for you here. So it's a nice tool to have. You let's say if you wanted to have Jesus and let's say salvation, and you want to leave out, you want to exclude works. As we know, works don't count towards salvation. But as soon as you put a term in the excluded search term box, that knot's checked automatically. And what this will do, it'll put in the markings for you when it generates that search term, and does all that automatically for you, so you don't have to think about that part. You're just going in and you're getting the information that you want to find. You pick your site, and you pick any number of sites that you want. You can select all these sites, or you can unselect them all if you don't want to select them all. If I hit unselect, it unselects them all. If I hit select, it selects every one of them. But I can pick and choose which ones I want to go to, and then hit my search. And what it'll do now is it'll go out and generate that search query, and you'll find all the hits that come up with Jesus, salvation, without the word works in it. So you'll go through here and you'll be able to look at any one of these articles here, and you'll see Jesus and salvation, but you won't see the word work in there. And you'll see preserved words and av1611.com were the two that I chose for this particular one here. So it's not done. There's a lot of work yet to be done with this here, but I thought I'd take a moment to show you what's going here, and let you know that as soon as it is available, I'll be making it available for anybody that would like to download it, of course free of charge. And you can be able to do that through our Facebook page. And once we get our site set back up again here with after this recent loss of our sites because of the charges that were leveled against the owner of the hosting company that we had, we'll be able to have that available on those sites also. So just wanted to share a few minutes with you there and show this off to you, and let you know how this is coming along and give you something to look forward to. God bless you all, and I wish you the best. Thank you.